Hey, what's happening, everybody? Mac the Duelist coming at you again from the TCG Enterprise, where we talk about all your favorite card games. So you guys, I have an updated Monarch deck for you today. It's been a while since we've had an updated Monarch deck. It's just something a little on the sides that I threw together. It actually works pretty all right. Might run a little bit slow, but that's all good. You guys can love it, or you guys could hate it, or you guys could love to hate it, or you guys could hate to love it. Either or, don't really matter to me. But let's get on into it. So, of course, we're going to be going with our three of our main dude, Erebus, Underworld, Monarch. You want to pitch this thing into the graveyard as best as you can possible to go ahead and get off from your effects. The tribute summons and everything like that in this deck, they're always slow, but that's okay because the moment that they do come out, it's well worth it in the end. Then we're going to be going with either the Heavenly Monarch. You're going to want to run 3 of this. Sometimes people are running 2, which, I mean, whatever ratios you guys prefer is to your guys' liking. But I always like to go a good heavy 3 onto them just so I know that I'm going to get the card. You want to get as many as you can, so then that way you can get off for your effects, which is really good. Then I'm running 2 Etios. I know people say run 3, but I figure because of the stuff I'm running in this ratio, I'm going to go ahead and just run 2 at the moment. As far as this deck goes, but then I could put the third one back in, at least for the moment. And then I'm going to be running 2 Idea. It's the same thing. This thing is awesome because it bounces off from each other. You can get one out into the grave, you can bring out the other one, get an additional normal summon, which is very important. Speaking of an additional normal summon, there's actually one card that I meant to put in this deck, but I haven't fully acquired it yet, so I'll get it onto the next deck profile update. But then at the same time, there's also a new Monarch support that's coming out as well, you guys. Have you hadn't seen the new update yet as well? They have a new Thessalos, I believe it is, the fire one. So they're going to have new support for the Monarchs, which is going to be really awesome. Hopefully I should be able to have an updated deck profile by the time those things come out in the TCG. But who knows, we'll find out. Anyway, and then we're still running one Proof of the Proof-Loss. It's still a really good card. That you have no special summon monsters. You special summon this from the hand. It's a good tribute off and everything like that. And then if it's normal summon special, the immediate after this effect, you can tribute summon the one monster that you need. This deck, like I said, revolves around a lot of tribute summons, so we want to get as many normal summons as we can out possible, and tribute summons right away. Then we're going to be going with 3 of our Pendulum that we always run with this, and that is our Encoma Free. It's really good card. I'm very impressed that they ended up having this card come out. Definitely gives you your draw power for the deck. And at the same time, it could go ahead and come out just real quickly. You might as well go ahead and just bring it on out. So it's a very good card to have. It's very staple for any kind of tribute deck, such as Monarchs itself. Next up, we're going to be going with 3 Vanity Ruler. I'm still running the 3 Vanity. I'm still running the 3 Vanity Ruler. This is honestly is way better than Vanity's Fiend, I'll be honest with you. You want to basically use it out towards your opponent to where you cannot be special summoned and your opponent's monsters cannot be special summoned, which is really good considering the fact that it cannot work against you. It works towards your opponent, unlike Vanity's Fiend, which it actually works both players. So doesn't really work into your favor, but definitely the Vanity's Ruler is the way to go. And we're also running one the Majesty's Fiend. Cannot be special summoned and the monster effects cannot be activated. So I mean, in a sense, it is good when it comes out because it gives a good lockdown. Unless they're able to go ahead and get one out, let's say Majesty's Ruler, which I think they might have one of those. I have to double check onto that. But really good card to have. If they do end up having Majesty's Ruler with the same effect, but it only applies out towards the opponent, I'll take out the Majesty's Fiend and then I'll go ahead and just apply it for that. Probably put in 2 copies for that. That'll actually be pretty ideal. And then I'm going to be running 1 Cuirass, same as last time. It's a good card. It's a pop removal, and it gives you removal for the field that you need. Sure, your opponent draws cards. Who cares? Your main focus is to get as much removal and get control onto the field as much as you can possible. Well, Mithra, it's good. It's a basic staple for the deck. It's self-explanatory. This is one, the Blast of the Past. I believe I put this onto the deck profile from the very beginning. But if not, here it is. Light and Darkness Dragon. 2 of them. Yes, I am bringing out Light and Darkness Dragon. Why? Because it is a good disruption. And not only that, it gets searched. And by searched, I really do mean searched. I can get this searched with Bystial. Oh yeah, I'm running Bystial on this thing. Not only does it work because all of my stuff is light and dark, but not only that, but the fact of the matter is that the end phase, it lets you get a dragon, Light and Darkness Dragon. It lets you search the Light and Darkness Dragon. Then, of course, I'm going to be running the Druid's Worm because, you know, you got to have at least some means of a Bystial package going together. Which, by the way, you guys, if you guys haven't got your Bystial package, get it out right now. All the Magma Hut are going for $7, and even for Luberon is actually going less prices. It was like in the mid 40s or so, maybe a little bit less than that. So that's actually pretty good. So that's it for all the monsters, you guys. I'm running 45 in this deck, by the way. I might end up pushing it to 60 once the new Monarch support comes out, which it definitely will. 3 domain, the True Monarch. I mean, you honestly, this is the main key card. You have to have 3 copies of all your spells, to say for the very least. We don't focus on the extra deck, though I do know MTB, I believe it is, it's either him or one other person focuses out on extra deck monsters, which is, I guess, fine. But I mean, I don't really see it as so much as a need. I could actually see the deck functioning just as it is, as far as a straightforward build: tribute summon, stop the field, stun the field, hit your opponent for game. 3-star Monarch Stormforth. This is still a very good card. Target one of your opponent's monsters. You use it as a tribute out for your own, which is really, really good. I'll be very perfectly honest. Plus, the fact that it is a quick play, you could play it. It's really, really, really good too. Your opponent hopefully will not have much disruptions towards that as far as you taking their stuff. 3 Tenacity. It's Tenacity. I mean, what else can you say? It allows you to go ahead and reveal and then get the one for 2400 beat stick, and then you add a spell or trap from your deck to the hand. It's pretty good. I can't see anything else less than that. Panthasium. I'm running 3 Panthasium. It's Panthasium. I really can't. This is your draw power for the deck. Self-explanatory, and I'm really glad that this thing came back at 3. When it did, those couple of years ago, it was really, really awesome. I love it. Everybody was having a controversial towards this thing, saying that it wasn't going to come back. Oh yeah, it was definitely going to end up coming back. It was just a matter of time. But definitely, and I could definitely see with the new Monarch support that this thing will definitely be a big help in that deck with the new support coming through. 2 return with the Monarchs. It's good. It lets you get tribute summons off. It lets you go ahead and also add to your hand. So you might as well go ahead and run 2. Some people are running 3, which I think is too clunky. I would definitely just run with 2. Some are running 1, which is, you know, it's whatever, your preference. Speaking of one-ofs, I'm running 1 Foolish Burial. Good to dump. Get your Erebus into the grave. 1 Upstart is Upstart. You get your little bit of a draw power for yourself. And 1 for 1 because you have the idea. Why not? Now, as far as our traps go, we're only running 1 trap. We only really need the 1 trap anyways. We're running 2 of the Prime Monarch. Honestly, it's the Prime Monarch. It's good. It also itself as a tribute summon towards your tributes to monsters and everything like that. So you might as well utilize that for your abilities. I'm still working out on towards the side deck, so we'll get that into the next time. And like I said, there's no extra deck for this deck. It's not needed. You can run one if you want to, but it's not really required. I know a lot of people, like I said, do run that. That's whatever on them, but this is also whatever on me. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching right now. If you guys are liking this right now, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell for more updates. I'll have some live streams extra coming in through you guys. I know there was one. Didn't do too hot on towards it. I ended up getting a lot of losses, but then again, I only had a half an hour. So we're going to try to stretch as much time as we can into that. And then at the same time, you guys check out for more deck profiles. And duel videos will eventually be coming in, you guys. So just stay tuned in for those as well. I'll see you all into the next time. Happy gaming.